welcome back. This is Wayne Madsen with the Wayne Madsen Report, the Sunday Roundup on our new time slot, 2-hour time slot Sunday night. And we're back to your phone calls and our guest, John Edward Hurley, who has an awful lot of Washington stories about CIA shenanigans. He used to work with longtime White House veteran correspondent Sarah McClendon. And the toll-free number, if you'd like to call into the program, is 800-313-9443. That's 800-313-9443. And back to you, John. We have a call from Renee in North Carolina. Renee, are you on the line?
Yes. What the stuff y'all are talking about is why I'm against the government unions. Now, I'm a progressive, and I'm for the little guy. I am for private sector unions. I understand how you need to organize and unite to go up against these big, gritty, corrupt people. But the government unions are a horse of a different color. And the thing is, many of these people have betrayed us. All of what he is saying about the Justice Department, well, a lot of these people belong to these government unions, okay? So the thing is, like, I know what he's saying is true. I have been in court where I watched exhibits being entered into the court record. I heard the testimony. I even gave some of the testimony. I got the transcripts, and stuff that looked bad for the other side had been removed by the court reporter. And when I tried to get the tapes, I was blocked at every effort from obtaining copies of the tapes from inside the courtroom. The thing is, our justice system, from top to bottom, is corrupt. The only people I would be willing to keep, because if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And the only people I'd be willing to keep, from Eric Holder down to the lowest secretary, is anybody who had documentation that they had been a whistleblower. Otherwise, every person in it needs to be junked, thrown out on their behind, no pension, and damn glad they're not in jail.
Well, I think you hit a nail on the head, and I think, John, you've had some experience, and we know our colleague John Kaler down in Florida has had experience with the court transcript scandal, how they change transcripts, how they prevent access to transcripts, how these are considered almost in some criminal and civil cases, these are considered almost like state secrets just to have the transcript of the court hearing.
Oh, yeah, the corruption as far as the recording of what's going on is absolutely unbelievable. And when this lady is talking about the overall, court system, she should also understand, and she probably does, that the fact of the matter is that as long as you have these people with the in-place court system, I'm talking about the corrupt one, see, they can go on forever. For instance, when I first started on it, I would find out something where they were using a 501c3 for secret funding, or the Bar Association was using some manipulation or whatever, then I would file a motion or what to identify it. Then it would go to either, to another judge, another court, or something. The idea was to continue me in the court forever. And then, of course, I had to be billed. And then it kept going and going and going. And right now, in my case, it's been 20 years.
Well, and it's funny you say that, because it's like I have another friend who she was telling me the story. It was a divorce case, and she was the friend of one of the people, and they had her on the stand, and you better tell us the truth, and threatening her and everything else, okay? And my little friend's kind of innocent and everything, and she was visibly shaken, and she was in the bathroom, and apparently this court reporter kind of had a little conscience, and she said, "Look, honey, it's just a big game, and they try to stretch out the game as long as they can to build up their billable hours." And she was honest and tried to, right, reassure my friend.
See, Renee, if you hold that thought, I will bring you right back after this short break with John Hurley. This is Wayne Madsen from Washington. We'll be right back.